Alright, gang. Welcome back. Gonna be playing for an hour here or so. Back in Colombia.
Look. We're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy.
Retrieve the quantum
The First
particle.
Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle's seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift.
We can't actually go to the controls.
Perfect.
Makes
Like a lot of
sense.
technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a
Well, there's my answer.
Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Fair point.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake.
Sure ain't.
I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
That's right, Booker. Now we can go.
Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Okay.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What?
There it is.
Open the tear!
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then
It's probably my own hair from when I
Where's
was a
his
freaking
lab?
kid.
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you fine.
Should have seen that one coming.
Now can I go up here?
Vox Populi.
Hold on.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
You must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't,
How do you know that?
because we didn't.
Flawless logic. Not sure I'm really interested in testing that. Not that we know this guy is Booker anyway.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt.
Oh, hello.
I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more,
Your part in the play.
or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself?
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
So maybe Fitzroy wasn't that bad after all? Tess's were playing her from the start. Hello. We figured it out. We did it. Damn it. I know about the noisemaker bells. Sometimes you get your ammo back.
Again, like you mean it. Rise up!
Don't think you can hide from me.
Listen, I don't think this was a bad man, but
Here I come.
you scared me.
Who done this? Someone about? Long live Daisy!
Behind her!
You gonna answer for this, girl?
Doesn't seem like I am.
Hunt you down!
Oof. Yeah, this is the part where yeah. I mean that makes sense because that's where Daisy tries to kill the boy or pretends to kill the boy apparently. Or I fought the handyman, or will fight the handyman. It's all so confusing.
Who's out there?
Just kind of forgot what type of game I was playing here for a minute.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. when the time comes. Will I be able to stay to hand?
All valid points there. That's what makes peaceful solutions that much bolder.
Ammunition, weaponsmithing, all kinds of deadliness.
We're going all Back to the Future too. This place. Maybe we'll see Booker and Elizabeth. Okay, okay. I think that opened with the clock, but it seemed very not sure how the clock changed. Talk about a 1800s security camera system. No, the Luteces.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong. And it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia. Return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
So you could have
My
gone
guess
the
is that it has
Elizabeth
something
route.
to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
That is true. Alright, what's going on in prayer? Very similar to Zachary will Hustler. Sure to impress the rubes. Snail's pitch, sales pitch, snail's pitch. Provide the snake oil. Yeah, no, they're talking about Zachary Comstock. Shocker, Fink knew he was a hustler. Who'd have guessed? But the animation is still drunk.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Looks like he was working on injectables. Who knew that everyone was
As to the
commuting
matter
between
of religion,
universes?
let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
It's a pretty strong statement. I don't think this clock really serves much purpose other than being cool. Like, there was absolutely no need for this whole
That
thing.
idiot has lock of hair.
I'd say I'm agnostic as well. But the tendrils of Catholicism never leave you.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a
Oh, yep, there we are. Hello.
hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just competition is.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
I think he would too. Easy.
Don't believe any of it. Play along. Still pretty hungry.
Oh god, I kind of forgot about you. Little old man Winter, little ice. Cedar Town. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but yeah. Silly me forgetting this isn't Halo. Can't zoom. Why did my friend just turn to ice?
Gonna hunt
People.
you down.
I think.
Jesus, it's right in here. Say somebody fetch me. Millionaire to clean this.
Whoa, whoa. Rough place to pause the word millionaire.
Can I find you?
Whoa! Aren't you a Speedy Minx? Listen, I use the word minx to try and be period accurate. Okay, so you can play this game. Actually, not really. Listen, there's a lot of people there, and as I was doing this fight, I gradually was remembering from years ago just how many people. I'm out of Eve.
Here I come.
Salts, as they used to say.
You can't. Let the others. What's going on?
Well,
Hunt you down.
put some
She
tranks on these.
sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her. To turn me
Delayed reaction to this.
turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
These imposter circus of values out here.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
What is that? Your like justification for Minority Report pre-crime, or really just, you know, race-based cleansing? Yeah, racist strictures, probably. You're a bitch. Too easy.
Who's out there?
I love how I freeze the guy. It's like they're a little concerned someone might be here. You think?
You see where she went?
Let's see. How do you know I'm a she? You ain't seen me.
I'll hunt you down.
explode. Well, that's about the most horrifying thing I've seen today. Surgery, my ass. Cool, 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 cool.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handyman, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
2847, that's what we're looking for. Place huge.
You tear it all down!
Run her down!
Old Man Winter was better than I thought. Got that woman I didn't know was there. Old Man Winter strat is working well. Fink is not liable. Very convenient, I'm sure. That's fine. Or I accidentally murked one civilian today. You can go.
Little piggy! Hard fighter.
Imagine getting turned to ice and then fucking exploded. Where's the vent that I was seeing? Oopsie daisies. In we go. Great, I just wasted a shit ton of Eve and it didn't do jack fucking shit. Cause it's not over there, it's here! Ah! Why did I think it was here? Yeah, so I assume.
I heard you.
Something's going on. Long live Daisy!
I love the Vox are all black and Irish. So I don't even want to be fighting y'all. I'm backtracking right now.
Gonna kill her.
Not shooting them in the head is not good. How does one get in here? Just trolling at this point. Okay.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Luteces.
It's worse by the time.
Cross-reality collaboration.
Yep, Songbird really was just a big Evian Big Daddy. It's a big theme of BioShock. Women and ungainly
it all
projectors.
makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and
Yep.
the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
By 95, he means 1895. (9:07 a.m.)
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Doesn't seem to be that way. That was also horrifically depressing. The fucking manacle up gorilla. Jesus. Excuse me for all the coughing. That was just a fucking gas chamber. Jesus. Yeah, no wonder we're getting so much crossbow gas ammo. Great work, video game.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Bonds women to men, you say? Where can one acquire some of this?
Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
Is there, I mean, seems a little unnecessary to just have all them all pulled up and formaldehyded here.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Prototype Songbird.
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter?
When does it look up? Seems to be random. A lot of positive and negative scenes. Oh man, the ticker tape is actively ticker taping. I've never noticed this before. And there it goes into the pile.
Tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Overall shit talking this man together. This is a room that's giving a big ominous reveal. Not sure about that.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he was... He'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Pretty smart though, gotta say. Now to get a lock of my own fucking hair.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all of the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Facts only.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Probably got one guy, but it's fine.
You all right? That's it. I'm coming for you. Don't think you can hide from me.
What happened to my gas?
Who's out there?
Come on. Boo.
Down! Two of them! What? You go out!
Getting more confident in my
Did I find you?
hop, skip, and a jump abilities. Yeah, I thought this would open later.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps, and Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
What you got there?
Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. Who's out there?
That's enough of that business.
Yeah, so much for the people running towards that noisemaker.
You gonna answer for this, girl?
What's going on?
Come back here. No, surrender! Die, scream.
Easy, easy. I think the gas did get some of them. Feels like it did at any rate. Third time fighting the clowns in this area. Let us go. Listen, if I haven't died, it's working, okay? And I haven't died. Up we go, making our way downtown.
Do you think
Nothing
Daisy
to say?
really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah.
You always have a choice.
Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Oh god. No, fuck! God fucking damn it. What a mess. taking so much time. Holy shit. It's fine.
Infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, take your
That's kind of how the
My
internet's
father
working
sold
right now.
me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in the tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
They say we find
Boom, bitch.
We'll pass their damage to me.
Don't play with me.
Is it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Well, here's this area post the handyman fight. Yeah, does human nature somehow always send us this down our same bullshit? Hold on. Yeah, there goes Daisy.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal
No.
is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Let's hit it.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Alright, take some of my own fucking hair. Weirdo.
Suchong! Suchong, we had a deal, now open!
Guess who?
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you
want? That's not my fault.
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds.
I'm done talking.
Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, she would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds.
So much
I
for
will tell you
free
something
market.
you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
Dude, it's over.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Orion has no time for rooms.
Don't like that.
How was that? Look, I've had enough of this.
Sound like a Vox Populi.
Come on out. Let's make this quick. Who knows? Maybe Ryan's
Damn it.
tired of footing himself in this place. Get back here!
Yeah, there we go.
Stupid jerk. Should have never stuck his neck out. Don't think you can have to pay the piper, sweetheart.
Good as dead.
You should have taken
Not-
Ryan's deal. Let's
Probably.
make this easy on both of us. Not in the mood for this hide and seek.
How'd you like that Old Man Winter trap?
Numbers up.
There's more where that came from.
There she is.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personnel. Hoo.
Blast for this.
A little bit, I did. A bit. Alright. I still got 2 hand cannons.
Where is she? There's the girl. Take no pleasure getting rough with a lady. Come on out. You got my full attention. Got you now!
No, this is not ideal.
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal.
Come on.
You got
Coming to my
full
very
attention.
obvious winter trap.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your
No,
plan?
not you.
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure
What a
you have access
coincidence.
to the private elevator. Now hurry.
All right, this wasn't the final episode, but next time will be. Thanks for watching.